presentation. And to take a citation is Dr. Solomon. Amen. You're welcome. You stand here. They're giving it to you. Citation of Reverend Professor Holiday Friday. April. Idoho Mohammed Friday is a professor of science education, biology education to be precise, Department of Science Education, Faculty of Education, University of Port Harcourt. Goals and he has a PhD from University of Port Harcourt in 2007, pioneer head of the Department of Science Education 2022 to date. Acting Director, Center for Primary and Secondary Education 2016 to date. Chairman, Governing Board, University Demonstration Primary School 2011 to 2014. And also Chairman, Governing Board, International Academy 2020. Was appointed a full professor in 2020. Has successfully supervised over 20 PhD theses, over 60 master's dissertations, over 20 PhD, and over 200 undergraduate projects. He has taught full-time for 30 years. He has published over 80 academic papers in scholarly journals. His current research is on learning environment. He attended Federal Government College.
Leave that thing.
College,
Leave that one.
Kwaibo.
You don't.
Was employed to teach biology in the University of Port Harcourt Demonstration Secondary School in 1991. In 2007, he was employed as a lecturer too in the Department of Curriculum Studies and Educational Technology.
That's right.
Yeah. He grew from the ranks to a professor. The general overseer of the Christ the Redeemer Church International, the Justice of Peace, April 2010 2021, a life member of Full Gospel Businessmen Fellowship International, the Vice President and the Secretary. The member of STAN, Curriculum Organization of Nigeria, National Association for Research and Development, World Congress on Research and Development. He's happily married to Pastor Dr. Mrs. Kaite and the marriage is blessed with wonderful children.
Thank
He
you.
loves reading, traveling, mentoring, singing, dancing, and praising God.
Thank you very much. I I want to salute those that are still sitting here. In next few minutes, you can see the hall is virtually empty. You can see that the tiredness that has caught men had come, but that I won't contribute to the tiredness. I was asked to present a paper on challenges of AIT's tool in STEM education. Just about that, you find the apps, the presentation outline. That's it by challenges by Reverend Professor Ndio, fellow of STAN, fellow of that, fellow of that, head Department of Science Education, University of Port Harcourt. Next is the presentation outline, and the abstract introduction, origin of STEM, concept of curriculum, the artificial intelligence tools and the challenges of artificial intelligence tools, which is a major thing, possible solutions, and then conclusion, and then references. Okay? We want to say that STEM education has moved around, and it is important that you see it metamorphose. I can remember how we talk about education in those days, the concept of learning that has to start with the magical, when our teachers taught us, magical era, when everything was regarded as magic, and so nothing was seen without being taught as magic. If you see anything that wasn't that was extraordinary, was just magic. You move on from there to the vitalistic era, or we call it animistic era, where we now consider the spirits overemphasized. Science is man's challenges. Artificial intelligence, as we call it now, is transforming challenges. Artificial intelligence, as we call it now, is transforming STEM education by providing many solutions, professional learning experiences, and enhanced students' engagement. However, we appreciate that challenges are there. Okay? We want to look at the origin of STEM. STEM is the acronym for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. It came to common usage after an entire engaging meeting of science educators which held in the United States of America in the middle 90s. And so the concept of STEM now began to grow from there. It was, the old acronym was STE, which was science, technology, engineering. Mathematics was added in that kind of time at the middle 90s. So that's how STEM now came to be. And then we decided should be part of the curriculum. Nothing should be meant to hang. Okay, let's go on. Artificial intelligence tools have become another and quick way of learning and teaching STEM education. It involves the use of computer machine with built-in information for research, procedures, results, and products. The integration of artificial intelligence tools in STEM is, that's science, technology, engineering, and mathematics education, has the potential of revolutionizing the way students learn and teachers teach. It has a potential of turning things around. Okay? Now, there are so many types of artificial intelligence tools, machine learning tools, natural language processing, and all that. Many types are there. That these things are there. I'll just end with something. This is a wide scope of AI tools, a wide scope, okay? A wide scope. Now we want to look at the major thing that I was asked to do, which are the challenges. For everything in life that has advantages, there must be disadvantages. You can appreciate that the society is dynamic and the students are moving very fast. Population is exploding, so things are dynamic, happening fast. But for everything, there is a disadvantage or disadvantages. AI tools have come to stay, and well, everybody is using it. What are the disadvantages? What are the challenges? I won't call it disadvantages. Let's call it the English we call challenges. But you can appreciate that the concept of challenges will have to do with these. Well, the challenges. Let's leave it at challenges. One we said is bias in AI system. AI tools can perpetuate existing bias if trained on biased data. Biased data. Everybody may not have the same data and you expect the same results. If you go in this way and I come in this way, you may not, everything, if you want it to be free, good, everybody should be able to be on the same page. But you discover that everybody is not on the same page. Then we talk about dependence on technology. In those days, students used to use them. I don't know how many students can still use 4-figure table conveniently. I entered, is it WAEC Hall, with 4-figure table, and I was able to use that and solve all my problems. Integration, what are the other brothers? Differentiation, log, cosine, sine. But today, I want to inform us that the child, because we are moving, bring a 4-figure table, you'll be stranded. You'll be just stranded. Say, come on, what is this? I want to prefer to punch by. It is a challenge. And so you discover that people that are naturally will have, there's no more allowance for critical thinking. People are no longer thinking. You make a child to depend on technology. And so the child has no allowance for critical thinking. And these things cannot be outside human activities. There are cases where critical thinking, problem solving skills must be needed in human life. But then the child is just computer, it's just technology, and so it's a problem. And then we also talk about the data privacy and security. These ones are overlapping. The cases of data, everybody not getting the data, and somebody can scoop into somebody's data, and all those are problems. We also talk about the next one, okay? Accessibility and equity is a problem. Everybody doesn't have the same equal accessibility, and everybody doesn't have the same exposure. And so it's a problem. These are physical problems. And then the teacher training support, every teacher may not have the knowledge of AI tools. And so it's a defeat, a big defeat. Okay? And then we talk about the ethical consideration. And we say AI tools needs to be considered with some thinking, with some reality. The challenges are there. The challenges are there. AI tools will go. And I know that I need this volume to titrate with this. I'll be better. So it's a challenge, but that's the way the solutions are all there. Okay? We are talking about diverse and representative data sets. Everybody should be able to be treated at the same kind of arrangement. If you give data, it should be for everybody. They talk about education for all, but it has never come. Everybody cannot be educated. Education cannot be for all. So data cannot be for all. So it remains a problem. Am I complicating? Things will never be for all. So that problem will remain. There will never be any equity that everybody has equal this, equal that. Nowhere. Nowhere. And then we talk about the balanced approach to technology use. People in the village may not know what you are talking about. You are in the town. You should be able to know that, look, we can do this. In the village, some of us are from villages. Some of us are town people. They may not understand you. So there's no balance. It's a challenge. And so the solution is, how can we balance it? Government, everybody could think about it. Then reduce data protection measures. Data should be protected, shared, equal access to AI tools. Teachers training and support is very important, very important. The ethical problems, guidelines should be there, that if you do this, this can happen. If you do this, this can happen. All right? And there should be good quality assurance of what we have. Whatever quality assurance, and you are sure that you are protected. your quality is maintained. But that I want to say this when we talk about teacher training and support. AI tools have come to stay and they are there moving us on. But I want to announce to you, teachers, you are not replaceable. Nobody can replace you. Nothing can replace you. No technology can replace you. No matter how they say they want to do it, I want to encourage you, teacher, you're a teacher. Without you, education will suffer defeat. And the fact of AI thinking that they can want to replace you is already a challenge because you are not replaceable. I want to salute all teachers. I want to believe that moving on, those students sitting here, I don't know how they will bring robots to come and start operating with them. Bring this. It won't work. They will need to see me come to their class. They will need to see you come to their class. They need to see their principal. You don't think that I mean? They need to, I don't know what I'm communicating. I want to just simply say that the challenges are there. The solution is in us. You are not replaceable. We have overcome. But AI tools have come to stay. God bless everyone.
AI tools are stopped to stay. Teachers, science teachers, and all the That's basically to conclude this wonderful paper presentation.
Thank you. They want to replace me, they will do.
Without these sections of paper presentation, they are making it very timely. Please, you have to bear with us.
Okay, my dear.
Like I thought, he made it very timely. And so we are also presented in this one. Secondly, we have
everything there. Okay, thank you. Sorry for the little break there. So I'll make it a little fast so that we don't have to take too much. Since we already know the basics, we know what AI is, artificial intelligence. I'll just give a little summary. Artificial intelligence. Anything that is not natural is what? Artificial. No matter how you try to do it, if it is not made by God, it is made by man, we say it is artificial. Now, no matter how we try to make things artificial, they call it artificial intelligence, artificial, there's no way they can still beat the human intelligence. We are the ones still going to operate those artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence, they are just machines created by man. Artificial intelligence, they are programs written by man. So they will also be what? Used by man and also operated by man. No matter how we try, there are also limitations. Limitations will always be there. Just the way God has created us. God did not create any of us perfect. The same thing too. When we create our machines, we call them artificial intelligence. They can never be perfect. If we look at our phones, look at the phone you're using today and talk about phone 10 years backward. Are they the same? No. Look at this phone today and the one that will come in the next 5 years, will they be the same? we are always what? Upgrading. So no matter how we try, we call it artificial intelligence, it's always artificial. It can never be the natural. That is why we still need to encourage the students, no matter how they use this artificial intelligence, we encourage them to still use their what? Natural intelligence. Do not let them be carried away. There are many limitations there and prospects. So not to waste too much of our time, my own article here just covers mainly the benefits, little of the challenges and opportunities. Now, the introduction of artificial intelligence into the educational system is very, very important and of immense importance also. It will ease our jobs as teachers. If you take some of the apps, some of the programs that are written and use them, you really enjoy your job because and even give you more time to have interaction with the children more. And also the introduction of AI into the educational system, we will transform the educational system, enhance educational qualities and efficiency, and support educators like teachers, especially also, and then accelerate learners' growth in learning with new innovations and shaping inclusive learning. The introduction of artificial intelligence is just an inclusive learning system, including some of this machine into the process of teaching and learning. So we shouldn't see it as something too difficult to carry out or too bogus or so. We are already using them. Our calculators, they are all artificial intelligence. As long as you can use a machine to do what, let's say 1 plus 1, you can do it with your head. You carry your calculator, you punch 1 plus 1, and it gives you an answer. It is an artificial intelligence. So it's something we have been using. So we shouldn't be afraid that the artificial intelligence will come and take over our jobs. No, we always be there, and we will always be there to work together. So it's inclusive education. We are including this machine to assist us. So we shouldn't be afraid of that. Now, there are different types of artificial intelligence. So we call them tools or resources. Resources are just materials that help us in our teaching processes, in our learning processes. When we talk of the educational system, it's both the teachers and the learners. And now, even the administrative staff, the non-academic staff, the non-teaching staff, they also benefit from this artificial intelligence because it helps make your coordination and other, even planning your timetable better and easier, faster for you once you can get the right program and use it. So we have different types of artificial intelligence tools. There are many out there. I classify all of them as transaction processing system. You transact with the machine. The machine cannot be there and start operating itself if you don't use it, you don't transact with it. So whatever transaction you want to carry out with your machine or the artificial intelligence, it's a process. So all that I call transaction processing system. So all this can be put into different use. Personalized use, that the student learning on their own, the teachers working on their own to enhance their teaching process, and the students using it on their own to enhance their learning processes at their own pace, at their own time and convenience. Then we have other ones also, sophisticated ones that like the neuro-adaptive AI tutors. There are some AI tutors to teach the students without the real human teacher being there. Then, and also we have the enhanced engagement. These are AI tools that are programmed. They are AI tools that are programmed, automated grading, scheduling, and reporting generation to reduce workload both for teachers and for the learners and even the administrative staff. We have so many examples, like our lead presenter has given us some of them, but some also we are common with. We are using our Google search, Meta AI, and many, your Chrome, your Bing AI, all are all artificial intelligence that we're using. So don't see it as something new. Now, uses of AI or prospects, it can be used in any way, any form. Just be able to develop the program. Think of anything, imagine anything, you can do it. Just making it better for you. So we can use it to collect data, to store data, process or analyze data. And then also it's useful in information dissemination. All this can be done by the producer of the data or programmer and the user who gets the output, like the students or teachers. Now, the technology devices, there are many devices there. So the common one amongst us, we have our phone, our calculators, and our laptops. All those sophisticated ones we watch on the films and others that come in the form of a human being that can operate anything at all. That one, we are still waiting for it here because of our own development here. We are still in the third world. So all this it can be used for anything. Now, talking of use, we're talking of only STEM here. That is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Even in arts, it's now being used in the arts. If only that my it didn't open. Okay, I had some artworks that you can use the AI to do. It benefits all aspects of the educational system, not only in science. AI can analyze data that can provide insights to information decisions and pedagogies. AI tools support students with different needs and learning pedagogies. This makes learning more effective. AI can provide framework to guide development and improve outcomes. It can support interactive learning experiences and other things. We have different opportunities, as I said. It comes in different programs, so it can be used anywhere, even in your kitchen, you can use it. If you want the AI to generate how to cook a goosey soup, it can be done, and anything like that. So AI-driven system analyzes students' learning and adapts lesson content of any individual. Also, it can be used to tailor tutorials on complex chemistry, mathematics, physics content. AI tools can be used to stimulate chemical experiment also, as we're told about the virtual labs. And anywhere, anybody, anyone who can write programs for computing has opportunities in AI. So if it's a new branch of science coming up, and we encourage our students to go into it also, notwithstanding the challenges, like our other lead presenters said, there are many challenges there, yes. Like in this part of our world, the third world we are, electricity is a problem. So no matter how the AI is developed, it needs to work with what? Energy. And the energy it works with, unlike we that eat food, what the machines deal or depend on is electricity, which we really need, and a challenge to our own part of the world. So another one, lack of skilled educators. Our teachers need to be trained if we want to really introduce or include this artificial intelligence. Another concern is ethical concerns. Due to the ease in accessing information or data with the use of AI, there is rising concern for privacy, piracy, and security. We have to be really careful, especially with the young ones using this AI. If we think of ourselves using the internet, you see that as you're in one site, all of a sudden something else pops up. So that guidance needs to be there also, which is very, very important. If not, these students we won't know the kind of dangerous sites they may be going into. So they still need to be monitored. Now, lack of human interaction is also there. Some of these children, when they are so comfortable with this phone, they cannot interact with their introverts, and you won't really know what is happening in their mind because they do not interact on the personal basis with their teachers. So that guidance is not there. That counseling may not be there because the machine cannot do it for you. So it makes students lazy, introverts increasing within the students. Students lose touch of the outside world. Access to dangerous websites are on the increase also. Also, we lose our cultural heritage. They depend on this machine. Anything the internet tells them, that is what they take as the right thing. So please, we still need to put an eye on this, the use of this artificial intelligence. And also, one important one, continuous use of these intelligent machines or AIs, especially the phones, laptops, it affects the eyes. You see, children these days at a very tender age start having problems. It's too much contact with the computer, phone, television. So we still need to guide them and in their use. There are too many things there of the challenges. So all this we have some recommendations here for the government to help provide some of these AI tools to help us in the use of them and also the electricity being improved upon so that we can operate them. There are many other places like the Commonwealth, the UNESCO also recommend that some of these AI-powered, let's say, tags that can be pre-programmed so that they can be used in rural areas where there are no lights and electricity there for the children there and the teachers there to use when they do not have access to electricity. These and many others. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you.
Thank you, secondly, paper presenter. Thank you so much. God bless you for being present to that paper. All right, I'm going straight to the top new paper presenter. Is the high vibe Professor Helen Lopez. Mr. Secretary, while
The citation.
all right, while we wait for the citation of our prof, we want to know that this is the 2026 Science Sessions on here, University Chapter, and we've been here since morning. It's been a wonderful time. It's been a wonderful time. Please, can you give us a little background? Yeah. Give us a little background.